Hi everyone, it's Iris, and welcome to Chapter 4 of The Dream Machine. Last time we severed the tentacle from our wife Alicia's dream, but now we need to do the same with our neighbors, which I think is probably going to involve some breaking and entering. So that'll be fun. First though, I want to go and take a look around just to make sure nothing else has changed. Well, our sofa's still stuck. Nothing. 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 Letter addressed to Martin Willard. Looks like a bill. I'm not comfortable opening my neighbor's mail. I'll leave it alone for now. Yeah. It's fine. We'll just leave it. Secret. Okay, hold on. Let's go down to the basement real quick. Can I just... Yes, awesome. Oh, you are not the way I left... No, you are the way I left you. Awesome. I'm just gonna grab a quick picture of that so that I know what's what. And let's go back to his office and deal with that door. There seems to be something written on the wall. It looks like some kind of code. Okay, so clockwise 6 times, counterclockwise once. So 6, 1, 3. Okay. Green candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. He wasn't kidding when he said his apartment extended further in. It's a nice little garden. I would kill absolutely everything in here. Black thumb. This place is really falling apart. These books are mainly on topics such as farming and gardening. Same thing. It looks like Mr. Morton kept a notebook. Well, let's check that out right now. I've managed to improve Father's recipe again. Toasting the petals before powderizing makes them way more potent, but I have to be careful not to burn them. Any charring ruins the batch. The ideal way to administer the sleeping agent would be in gaseous form. I'd have to make adjustments to make sure enough transfers across the blood-brain barrier. With a high concentration, I might be able to pump it under the apartment doors. The patient would have to be quite close to the door, Otherwise, I'd have to enter the apartment, a risk I dare not take again. Right now, it looks like we'll only be able to keep the clinic open for another year or so. After that, we'll likely have to start subletting parts of the estate. Hopefully this will prove to be a temporary solution. The experiments on the patients in 2B have so far proved fruitful. Their youngest seems very receptive to the compound's effects, falling into a deep sleep for a full day, even on minimum dosage. Unfortunately, this has alarmed the parents, who've sought medical advice on several occasions. We will have to suspend further charting until the attention dies down a bit. Our findings so far. The younger the patient, the closer their dreams appear to the center of the dreamscape. But even an infant is already removed from the core of dreams. How can we get closer? Door code A to B. Uh, 284691. Hold on. Two, 8, 4, 6, 9, 1. Okay, we'll check that out in another minute. Father came across the travel diary of an anthropologist who'd encountered a fast-acting poison that induced hallucinations upon ingestion. He traced it to a tribe of hunters who would dip their arrowheads in the sap of local Lothophora to tranquilize the prey. According to his descriptions, the sap was so powerful that it would cause the village to hallucinate for hours after devouring the animal. It took forever to grease all palms to secure a sample, but the sapling should arrive within 5 to 6 months. I'm not even going to try to pronounce all of those because I will fail spectacularly. Given the highly illegal nature of some of these species, I've installed some makeshift security measures to the inner rooms. It's impractical, but hopefully I'll be able to rearrange the apartment into a more comfortable living space. I'm currently working on a method of remote deployment. It works, but the patient still has to be quite close to the vent to be affected. New patient, 3A, Martin Willard, born May 1984, unmarried. The new patient is set to arrive on Tuesday. He didn't specify any next of kin, but he has aides over regularly due to his disability. I look forward to seeing how his physical limitations manifest themselves in his dreams. Gas proved enough to suffocate the tenant in 3A. I'm lucky he was elderly, otherwise his death might have prompted uncomfortable questions from relatives. Lovely. Oh, cupcake, Sleeping Beauty pizza sauce. A few red petals, a few blue petals, sap, and drugs. I'm amazed at how much I've been able to improve the recipe. Looking back, my grandfather's methods seem so barbaric. I rue the maltreatment of the patients under his care. I know he probably did as well, but he was too proud to admit as much in his notes. In his note, the old coot. Frank Morton. Born October 23rd, 1926 to in Linvie to Ainsley Morton and Clara Hilliard on August 23rd, 41. He married Marta Tripp, who survives. Mr. Morton was a general manager at a sleep clinic that had been founded by his great-grandfather. He was a 33 graduate at Bath School, OC. He was an avid bass fisherman. He enjoyed choir practice, could often be seen could often be seen supporting local youth sporting events, even as a volunteer organizer. Survivors include his only son, Felix Morton. Memorial contributions may be made to a charity organization run by the sleep clinic's CFO. Okay. I was able to rescue the situation somewhat with my sob story. As a safety measure, I'll forge a marriage and death certificate in case I need to back up any upcoming improvisations. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of carrier gas. I've placed an order, but who knows how long delivery will take this time. Alicia Neff ultrasound, 25 weeks. That's not creepy at all. Red and blue petals. Let's check this out. It's a bottle of medication. Did Mr. Morton suffer from some kind of ailment? I'll take the beaker. I can pick up the spoon, open the valve. Oh, okay, blue petals over there. Red petals over there. Examine the ashtray. There's a lighter in here. Might be useful. Cheers, old fool. Most of these are about cacti and succulent plants. What the hell is that thing? I think that's a fair question, honestly. More pills. Dormicum and Airman. Mr. Morton smoked his last Galois brooms. I definitely am still pronouncing that wrong. I've collected some of the cactus sap in the beaker. Let's close that. That's just weird. It's an empty washing machine. This towel is surprisingly clean. I feel more tired than I look. Okay, so it was... Where's that? There we go. Red petals, blue petals, sap, and drugs. And we toast them first, so let's open that. Give it a light. Okay. Dried red petals. And blue. And dried blue petals, and I'm gonna turn that off because fire. I'll crush these. And these. Airman. It's such a pretty pink color. I know that's not the point, but I love colors. Dormicum. And I think we just, yeah. The contents of the beaker turned into a strange powder. I'd better be careful. I'm getting dizzy just being close to it. Okay. So I have that now. Nope. Okay. So let's head on upstairs and have a little talk with Edie. Just a moment, dear. I'll be right with you. She's such a sweet old lady. Why, hello, Mr. Neff. I'm sorry to disturb you again, Edie. Oh, don't worry, young man. One of my guests just abandoned me, so we had to put the bridge game on hold. What can I do for you? There's something important we need to talk about. Oh? I can see that you're upset. Why don't you come in, dear? Let's discuss it over a cup of Lady Grey. That always soothes the nerves. Again, such a sweet old lady. I need to make Edie fall asleep, but how do I do that? Surely I can't just knock her out. Well, I mean, you could. You could. That is an option. I'm just putting the kettle on, dear. It'll take a while to boil, but we can talk in the meantime. All right. Mr. Neff, allow me to introduce Peggy Driscoll to my left. Charmed, I'm sure. And Bucky Bradshaw to my right. Hello, Mr. Neff. They're two of my most trusted friends. Anything you can say to me, you can say to them. Why don't you take a seat and tell us what's been bothering you? So, Mr. Neff, tell us what's on your mind. Our landlord just died in the basement. He died? You mean he's drunk on the job? In my day, we called it corpsing. No, he's not drunk. He actually died. Good riddance. They never last, do they? I had a landlord die on me once. He was old, and I wasn't actually around when he kicked it, but apparently he shot himself in the middle of the yard. He used a fine caliber bird shot, so it took him a week to die from the injury. They had to guard him in shifts to keep him from pulling the IV out of his arm. That's horrible. Our insides were hidden for a reason. I must be going. Don't feel like talking? That's all right. Sometimes a cup of tea among friends is the best remedy. You know where to find us if you start feeling lonely again. Well, that was a tangent I wanted nothing to do with. There has to be a way to knock her out without alerting the other two. Well, what if we spike the tea? Poured some sleeping powder into the teapot. It's not my finest moment, but I've poured hot water into the teapot. So, Mr. Neff, tell us what's on your mind. I could use a hot cup of tea right about now. Yes, but I can't hear the water boiling yet. I took the liberty of preparing it for us. In that case, I'd better go get it before it gets cold. The council should sort that out. Yes, Peggy. Sure, whatever you say. Is that a sun painted on the side? On the side of what? Excuse me. Sorry, dear. I guess we trailed off a bit there. Now, what was it you wanted to tell us? I'm afraid the tea's getting cold, guys. Yes, we mustn't let the tea get cold again. Good call, Victor. Is this a different brand from before? No, it should be the same. This batch seems a bit off, though. There's a slightly chalky aftertaste. I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna... Oh, that is not my proudest moment. Alright, let's see here. Am I gonna get it right this time on the first try? Yes. Awesome. Oh, jeez. This looks strangely familiar. Am I still in her apartment? And where's the tentacle hiding? I'd better find Edie. She might be able to help me in here. Alright, well, first things first. Okay. We love when the smallest things shake the entire house. This photo is covered with a layer of dust. That's a hallway photo, okay? Okay, if I put you there and... No. There. Thank you. Yes, other side. Awesome. We'll take that. And unless I'm mistaken, that is the missing part of the kitchen. I'm also just gonna put that up there. There we go. The hole in the floor's been mended now. I hope it supports my weight. Well, if it doesn't, you know. It's a portrait photograph of a young man. Okay. It's a photograph of a tidy young man. I can probably remove it if I loosen the hinges on the back. Sure. The frame is useless now. I'll just throw it away. Okay, so... I can wedge it under the frame if I'm careful. Who are you? What an odd hissing noise. Okay. I'll take that, sir. Thank you very much. What room is this one? Bedroom photo. Okay, let's go check that one out. Excuse me, sir. It's a photo of Edie. I can probably remove it if I loosen the hinges on the back. Yeah, get rid of the frame. Just throw that away. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to move them around a little bit, but let's just put her there first. I know things haven't been... We don't have that kind of money. Okay, the door's locked. I don't think I can call anybody from in here. Can I call the police? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hang up. I get so concerned every time something freezes. I don't care if the audio is still going. I've had The Sims crash on me doing exactly that way too many times. What if we put you... Actually, let's excuse you. And so let's put you here. I don't think I can... No, I can't touch anything new in here. Kitchen? This level design is so pretty, though. Well, pretty. It's cool. It's interesting. Moving things around and changing the layout. I'm sure this wasn't here before. Okay, that's the bathroom. Let's put you there. Kitchen, bedroom, bathroom. Because I don't think I'll be able to get into it otherwise. Well, I'll take that. It's a photograph of a stern-looking old woman hanging on a grave. Okay, I can't touch that. That's fine. I can probably remove it. Yeah, go ahead and do that. And get rid of the frame again. Hey, bud, what you doing here? Hello? Who are you? Are you my owner? I was told to wait here for him. I've been waiting for such a long time now. No, I'm not your owner. Do you know him? What's his name? I'm afraid I don't know. They never told me. They? The young couple who put me here. They come here every once in a while, to keep me company, I suppose. They seem very nice. Will you tell my owner where I am if you see him? Sure. Tell him not to worry. I'll be here waiting for him. That's not heartbreaking. Totally not heartbreaking. I'm not tearing up. I'm not crying. That would be you. Okay, let's reorganize the house a little bit here. There's the kitchen and bedroom. Oh, I didn't see them in the bathroom. I kind of want to see them in every room. Did I not? I didn't. Oh, jeez. I swear, I am on the ball, and I'm. You know what? I blame the heat. I blame the heat. Hello there? Who are you? Did I hear a noise? Oh, that's not heartbreaking. Okay. Now we can rebuild the house, because I don't think there's another way to get into the bathroom. And take a look at where everybody is. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay. I do not like how finicky these things are. Nothing new here. Oh, that's fun. Please, Mother, I can't concentrate when you watch. Oh, that's creepy. I feel like, if Reddit was a thing when these two were little, she would be all over, just know, MIL. Oh boy. Okay, so what if we put them here now? Anything different? Oh, door's open now. Okay. Oh, doorstop. Door's been wedged open. Hi, Edie. How you doing? Mr. Neff. It seems you haven't been totally forthcoming with me. I'm so sorry, Edie. I didn't mean to knock you out like that. I knew something was up when I saw you outside my door. You had that look about you. Please let me explain. I didn't see any other way. You and everybody in the building is in danger. This tentacle is part of a machine I have to shut down. Or it'll keep drawing energy from you and everyone around it. Is that what that thing is? I've seen it in my dreams before. It's been tethering me to this place for as long as I can remember. I need to sever the tentacle somehow. Do you have something sharp I could use? I only have these needles and a small pair of scissors. Do you think that would help? It's worth a try. Throw me the scissors. But I need them to trim the yarn. Can I just borrow them briefly? I really can't knit without them. Yes, you can. You can. I've knit many a blanket without needing scissors on me. All the time. Think of something. Who? Who are you? You mean me? You can see me? You're very faint, but I can see you. What are you doing here? Are you a ghost? That's a long story, Edie. Let's just say I'm trying to help you. Why? Am I in trouble? An older version of you is, but I'm working on finding a solution. I might be able to help. How? Show me the problem, and I might be able to find the solution. Okay. I'll only stay for a little while. Yeah, no, I would not want you in my house, lady. Oh, jeez. Okay, the door's open now, so I can actually just scooch that up. Do you see it? The tentacle, shaped like an old woman, is drawing energy from you. Show me the problem. Only then will I be able to help. But I'm showing you the problem right now. What more do you need to see? Ah, jeez. I need to sever the tentacle somehow. Do you think that would help? Jeez. What about that? Edie, I have an idea. Can you catch this if I throw it at you? I doubt it. But I can lower my sewing bag to you, if that's alright. Sure. I've put the photo in the bag. You can reel in the bag now, Edie. Alright. Now what? Do you see the photo? Yes. I want you to cut it in half with the scissors. Alright. Bye, old lady. Well done, Mr. Nev. I thought I'd never be rid of her. Does this mean everybody in the building is safe? There's still two more dreams to visit before we're in the clear. I admire your dedication to your neighbors. It's not just about my neighbors, Edie. It's my wife's also under the influence of the machine. And she's pregnant, so... I see. That's why I had to knock you and your friends out. My family was on the line. I didn't see any other way to help them. That's understandable, Victor. I had a family too once. I would have done anything for them as well. I hadn't thought about it in those terms. No? I didn't realize that that's what I'm doing until just now. I'm sure you've had a lot to consider. The strange thing is, I didn't even want a kid. But you changed your mind? I guess I must have. I can't remember when, though. Just this morning, I had this perfectly serene dream, like everything was back to normal again. And then I woke up. It wasn't until this machine started threatening us that I started to... You had to risk losing something to start appreciating it? That's a pretty common trait. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. It's natural to be conflicted about these things. I'd be far more worried if you approached fatherhood flippantly or with no hesitation at all. When Alicia told me she was pregnant, I really strained my smile. Unwelcome news, I take it? I felt a cold, sinking feeling, but she seemed so happy. I didn't want to ruin her moment. Some would call that considerate. No, it wasn't. It was easy. I forced my smile because it was the path of least resistance. In the back of my mind, I was already pondering how I could persuade her. It seems like you were unsuccessful. That's the worst part. I hardly tried at all. I just passively coasted along until it was too late. Being passive is also a decision. You could have bailed, but you didn't. That pretty much sums up my life. You don't seem so passive now, though. Barging through dreams to save your family? I guess it took something like this to wake me up. You know what that tells me, Victor? No. It tells me you're going to make a pretty good father. I don't know about that. You really think so? Of course, dear. It's strange how easy I can express these thoughts to you. I hardly know you. I haven't even admitted much of this to myself. The subconscious is a strange and powerful thing. Now, I hope you don't find me rude, but there's something tugging on this old chair. Throw down the bag and I'll secure you to the trunk over there. I'm pretty sure that would just uproot the tree. This place is falling apart, whether I want it to or not. It probably isn't safe for you here anymore. So this is goodbye then? Who knows? We're just sandcastles, Victor. I'm sure a piece of me will reform on some faraway beach somewhere down the line. Perhaps we'll meet again there. I'm sure we will. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I disrupted your tea party. You spend too much time apologizing, Victor. Wish me luck instead. Good luck, Edie. Give my regards to your little family once this ordeal's been dealt with. I will. Goodbye, Victor. Goodbye, Edie. Oh, I am not going to watch her fall into the void. Okay, for context, I'm recording this the 2 days after having finished the season finale of Stranger Things. I am still not okay. We're not going to stay and watch her disappear, because I do not have that in me. I'm sorry, Edie. That takes care of Edie's tentacle. There are just 2 more dreams to purge before the machine shuts down. Now, I need to make the last 2 neighbors fall asleep, and purge their dreams as well. Should be straightforward. Alright, so that's the end of Chapter 4. We will pick up Chapter 5 once I have, hopefully recovered a little bit more from the end of Edie's dream. Thank you, Stranger Things. I am an emotional mess. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.